to the cave. Welcome to the show. The beer is cold and it's time to go. LongHairedYeti'sCave is the place to hang out. Come on the show and scream and shout. Keeping it real is what it's all about. The show is about to begin. We have everything here aside from a dog called Will. The show's about to begin. We have everything here aside from a dog called Win. The show is about to begin. We have everything here aside from a dog called Win. Get very real, keep it real, keep it yeah. Welcome to the cave, welcome to the show. The beer is cold and it's time to blow. LongHairedYeti'sCave is the place to hang out. Come on the show and scream and shout. Keeping it real is what it's all about. The show is about to begin. We have everything here aside from a dog called Win. Come on, Win. Keep it real,
Hey up everybody, how you doing? Run this again. Shut up. How you doing, guys? LongHaired Yeti here. We're going to try and do this one again. Mob Bose, I don't know if you're in here, bro. He's left me a message saying I can hold that 3-0. I can hold that. Yeah, I can, mate. I can. Unfortunately, it was a mental game today. To be honest with you, I mean, you lot was on fire. Madueke was absolutely on fire. I mean, 3-0 don't even tell the story, to be honest. We could have lost by a lot more than 3 goals, to be fair. So, yeah, we'll take that and then we'll move on. And hopefully he can start implementing his style and hopefully we can get somewhere with it. But be up to everyone. Hope everyone is well. What do you think of that then? 3-0 Spurs against West Ham. Spurs look decent, I have to say. Now, I don't know if this stream's going to work. I'd cut the other one because it just wasn't working properly, so I had no choice but to cut it. So let me know if you can hear me or if anything's going on, because last time it just kept cutting off. So I had no choice. I'm not going to do a stream like that where it's not good enough. I'm just not going to do that. So big up Darwin Victors, big up Maltor, big up Yeti. Flag that for Charlie. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Absolutely shocking, bro. Absolutely shocking. Done like that for an opinion. I mean, it's just unbelievable, isn't it, really? Absolutely unbelievable. That's the world we live in now, though, isn't it? That's the world we live in now, unfortunately. Craziness. Absolute craziness. But all they've done basically is they've made him more of a figure that people will take notice of than what they did before. And any of them online that's giving it all the laughing and, oh yeah, this, that and the other, in my opinion, they should be put in a padded cell for a few months so they can think about what they've done. Because, you know, if that's your feelings, then you're nothing better than a terrorist, in my opinion. And you could be the next assassin. So it's not good. Big up, yeah, how you doing, Borgav? You all right, mate? And 3-0 went according to the plan. It did. And sick fucks actually celebrating assassination. Yeah, it's disgusting, mate. It's absolutely disgusting. Something needs to happen with it, mate. I'd round them up, I would. I'd round them up because they're dangerous people. They are dangerous, dangerous people. People that celebrate things like that. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, Borgav, mate, you know, we weren't even at the races, to be honest, was we? I mean, we didn't have anything. I think we had one shot on target, which was Chris Woods. That was about it. So, yeah, I mean, I can't really knock it. As I said, I think the worst, first game to get. Oh, the worst first game to get is actually Arsenal at the Emirates in your first managerial term. But, you know, the implementation's not there yet. I'm not going to judge him on one game. I don't judge anybody on one game. He's only had like 5 days to sort something out. So crazy how he jumped off the building, and FBI shouldn't be taking 3 days. No. It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. And like I say, people celebrating it. It's just insane. I mean, it's a person. It's a human being who's just been shot. I mean, I just don't get it. These people's mindset must be so screwed, man. It's just not even real. Even if it was someone I didn't like, I wouldn't even do it against someone I didn't like, to be honest. Seriously, I wouldn't. Not that kind of person. FBI shouldn't be taking 3 days. Be up my Mr. Yets. How you doing, Jack? You all right, mate? You see that West Ham mauling 3-0 from Spurs? That was good stuff, that was. Let me know if the string keeps going off and stuff, guys. But I mean, you can't even see me because I've got the bottom in front of it. But let me know if it keeps going off, because it kept going off before, and then the mic kept going off as well. So I didn't know exactly what was going on, so I had to keep changing it. Yeah, have you turned into beer? Now I forgot the bottle was stuck there. I forgot the bottle was stuck there right in front of my face. No, I mean, there is a possibility I could turn into a cruise camper at some point, I suppose. But not yet. Yeah, absolutely. Right, okay, so now we're going to get on with it. So there we go. Exactly. Fucking beer bottle was talking to me. That's good, mate. That's good. What do you think of the red card for Souček? I mean, he did take his feet off the ground, didn't he? So I think that was fair play. I didn't realise he was such a international phenomenon, mate. He speaks the truth. Anybody that's brave enough to go out there and speak the truth under an adversity that there is nowadays is, you know, I mean, and I don't think the guy didn't have like a violent bone in his body or anything like that, you know. But yeah, he's massive. He's even bigger now. He's even bigger now. There's lots more people know about him now, whereas a lot of people probably didn't know about him before. I watch a lot of that kind of stuff on YouTube, so I knew all about him. And I thought he was very brave going into these colleges, you know, and doing what he was doing. And that let his end, unfortunately. Worst part for me is that his kid ran to him and got grabbed. And she was like, "Why can't I see Daddy?" And oh, man, I ain't even watched the footage, and I won't watch the footage either because I'm not interested in watching it. I know it's happened and that's it. And I put the picture up earlier about it, and someone came in and started saying, "Oh, this is a football show. What you going on about things like that for?" It's like, show a little bit of respect. It's not like I've done shows on it. I'm just putting a picture up just to say how I feel about the situation. Yeah, it was a bit of a horror challenge. Leg was straight out and tore his sock badly, so luckily they wear shin pads. Well, I mean, call them shin pads, they're about big, aren't they? He had 2 very young children. The person who shot him is a shithouse. Yeah, absolutely. No, just like the debates. Yeah, exactly. 100%. And do you know how we all get together, and you know how we all come together? It's by having debates. It's by talking to each other instead of every time you try and talk to someone because they don't agree with you, they just try and cancel you out on what you're saying. That's not the way that you do things. That's not how we do things. What's it hurt to talk about it and sort of deal with it ourselves, you know, and just say what you're thinking and them say what they're thinking. We used to be able to do things like that. Now it seems we can't. But these lunatic lefties shoot people to silence them, but makes their point stronger. I personally, if you want my honest opinion, I think there's a little bit more. I don't think it's just a random kid. I think he was sorted out to, he was set up to do that. I think that's just my take on it. And I'm sick of seeing his face, to be quite honest with you. I'm actually sick of seeing his face. All these people keep doing thumbnails with his face on. The guy that did it, and just do a thumbnail with Charlie Kirk on it. But what they've done now is they've basically like made him a martyr, and everybody will get round him anyway, and everyone will stick by him. People like Tommy Robinson, the government keep locking him up, silence him, but it makes people back him more. Of course it does. Of course it does. Of course it does. But this is the thing with the left. I mean, today, you know what I don't understand, right? Is why does the Tommy Robinson rally and all those kind of things have to turn around and say we're going to be doing a rally on this day and announce it? Yeah, Antifa and all that lot can turn up wherever they want. I thought the whole point of it now was to, like, you have to actually say what you was going to do and where you was going to do it and all that kind of stuff. But apparently they don't. There's no rules for them. Crazy world. It's a crazy world, Jack. It's an absolute crazy world we live in at the moment, where you get shot for having a debate about something and giving your points of view. Absolute crazy world. Going to Chelsea, and that's headed straight at Flinders. Is it Flinders? Is it Flinders? What's his name? Is it Flinders? Or is that the guy off Simpsons? I think that's the guy off Simpsons, isn't it? Flecken, isn't it? Yeah, Flecken, not Flinders. Flinders. Oh my days! I need to do like a stream. If I could edit and all that kind of stuff, I'd take all the fucking bad footballers called out and actually do like a bloopers fucking video. It's Flanders, isn't it? It's Flanders that's the Simpsons one, not Flinders. Yeah, it's Flanders, isn't it? All that march today looked like there were 1 million people there from the aerial shots, but then Sky Go, there was only 100,000 there. There was loads there, mate. It was filling the streets. Flinders. Look at Donald Trump. Someone was 2 millimeters away from ending his life, and in this country we've had MPs killed before. Yeah. I don't agree with any of it at all, to be honest with you. I mean, everybody should have their own opinion, and everyone should be able to voice their opinion, And anybody that celebrates it, for me, could be the next assassin, so they need to be rounded up, in my opinion. There's already been one guy sacked, hasn't they, on the news, who's turned around and said he deserved it and all this, that and the other. He's been sacked here. I forgot the guy's name, but he turned around and says he deserved it for everything he said and all the inflammatory and all this, that and the other. He's been fired, he has. And that's what needs to happen. These people that do that kind of thing, they need to find out when they fuck around. So is that guy Tommy Robinson out of jail? Yes, he is out of jail. He's done a big take back England thing today, and there was loads of people there. Loads of people. I was watching a few of the videos. I didn't get to see all of them, but I was watching a few of the videos. Elon Musk came through as well, and he was saying what he thinks about it and all that kind of thing. And it was a lot of people. A lot of people. Yeah, mate, there was definitely more than 100,000 people, 100%. 100%. Even people who I don't agree with politically in the UK, I wouldn't want them shot dead over it. Fuck's sake, they have families and stuff. Yeah. It's barbaric, mate. It's barbaric. It is absolutely barbaric, and this comes from the side that talk about peace and love and all this, that, and the other. Well, I don't think you get peace and love by shooting people, do you, really? So I'm not quite sure on that one. It's a crazy, crazy situation. Absolutely. I mean, they're saying now that he had like this this guy had a trans partner or something like that. Well, I mean, what good's that done to anybody then? Because now you're going in prison, which you probably won't get out of. Now you're going inside, so what good have you done for your partner? Nothing, basically. There was even people, yeah, I mean, look, everybody has different ideas and stuff like that. I tend to keep mine to, but I say it out a lot, but I just don't understand our side that keeps saying it's all about love and calling people fascists and all that kind of stuff, when what they're doing is saying, if you don't agree with us, then we'll shoot you in the head. I mean, that's the definition of fascism, isn't it? So what I was always brought up to believe. Yeah, the march completely outnumbered the lefty wokists. Yeah, there's a few of them turned up apparently, and then a lot of some of the Brits basically went towards them, and then the police kettled in the Brits, which they always do. They just want you to react, Jack. They want you to react. As soon as you react, that's it. You're behind bars, so you've got no chance in that respect. But it was a very good showing today. Very good showing. Big up to every one of them. I can't travel. I ain't got no means of transport. I may have it coming at some point, but at the minute I don't have no means of travel. Yeah, they're all hippie-looking bastards as well. What that do these shootings? Yeah, absolutely. It's a sad world, mate, where you can't have an opinion and you can't like voice your opinion and things like that without actually losing your life. I mean, and then his wife and his kids and all the stuff they're getting sent as well. He's just sick. It's sick. I don't care what your thoughts are, but sending people stuff, things like that, and oh man, you're just sick. You're sick in the head. There's a problem. Hopefully, if these aliens are coming, they're coming to sort this sickness out. Yeah, I saw a clip of it. Then the Brits reacted and started throwing things at them and the police, and I was like, "Don't go nuts! It weakens our point." Then, yeah, exactly. And you know what happens every time Antifa or whatever turn up? There's always a set few that always go over there, and the police just kettle them in, and they just break the numbers up like that. One guy got a smack in the face, I think. He was all bloody and stuff. It's crazy, mate. And the worst thing about it is we don't even have a police force looking after us. It's fucking absolutely insane. But, you know, they're going with the money, aren't they? So, craziness, absolute craziness. Right, well, Chelsea and Brentford. What do you think of Spurs? I mean, I've been saying for a while now they've got Thomas Frank, and they've got some decent coverage and all that kind of stuff as well. It looked really good today. I thought Simons looked decent as well. And the Bergvall goal was a beaut. Absolute beaut, that was. Poor West Ham. At the protest, the police fucking walk them into the protest. They want to cause issues for the news stories. Of course they do. That's when the news start putting the cameras on. As soon as the fighting starts, that's when the news put the cameras on to make everybody look bad. That's why I don't trust the media at all on these things. They're all in the left's pocket. Yeah, absolutely. The only way to get the reality of what's going on is to watch some of these auditors and stuff that's there, like Charlie Veach and all that lot, you know, because at least you'll, whether you like him or agree with him or what, at least you'll get the actual footage of what's happening. Tottenham were very good today. They should have had one more goal from that corner, and they should have had a pen. Yeah. I agree. They actually may be scary under Thomas Frank. Yeah, absolutely. Good manager, really good manager. Do you think West Ham will bite the bullet and get Nuno in, do you reckon? I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I get that. I get why they walk out of the ground, but I just don't see where it makes any difference. To be honest, you've already paid your money. Is João Pedro plays it through, but that's going to be easily caught by Brentford. You've already paid your money, so I don't really understand that one. To be honest, the only person losing out is you. But then again, do you want to see your team get absolutely battered? Not really. But Thomas Frank is definitely a good manager, and he is getting them sorted out. There's no doubt about it. So, like I say, guys, let me know if the stream does go off or anything, because we have had some proper shenanigans today. I don't know what things you heard and what things you didn't hear, but I did say earlier that we always talk about like good movies, and one that I've recently noticed is Lethal Weapon, guys. Lethal Weapon 1, 2, and 3. Absolute quality films. Great acting from Mel Gibson and Danny Glover. Joe Pesci, I think, is in the third one as well. Absolute awesome movies they are. Chelsea on the ball now, just going over the halfway line, smashes it down the left-hand side. Is that who is that guy there? That young lad, isn't it? Coyote. But yeah, we could have got beat a lot more than 3-0 today. Yeah, we could have got beat a lot more than 3-0. And Eze tends to look for Gyökeres all the time. I think if he'd have put him in as a 10, I think Gyökeres could have actually cleaned up today, to be honest. But like I say, I'm not gonna judge Ange on one game. You know, he's not had time to implement his style and everything. We'll see how it works when he does that. But losing Murillo and Aina, I mean, that's massive. That is really big for us, that is. And diplomatic immunity is being revoked. Yeah. It's so sad, though, isn't it, Motor? It is so sad. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I thought I didn't know what was going on when I got the message. I was like, man, that is insane. They've got him though. The wrong one. They've actually got him. I'd make an impression of him. I would. I'd torture the bastard on TV. I would live. So then they might actually think twice about doing anything like that again. I was talking about Lethal Weapon 3. Don't know what you're talking on about. I thought you was on about the Charlie Kirk thing. Yeah. Mate, it's a long time since I've watched it, to be honest. But yeah, I do remember that line, actually. Now you've said where it's from, I do remember that line. But it is a long time since I've watched it. I remember there was one where they put a bomb on Danny Glover's toilet. Is it on his toilet or something? Something like that. I don't know. It's a long time since I watched it. I remember the bit where Martin Riggs is on the roof, supposed to be talking the guy down, and he just goes, "Do you want to jump? Do you want to jump? I want to jump. Let's both jump together." The guy's like, "The fuck's going on here?" It's absolute class. I've got to watch them films again, to be honest. Absolutely brilliant Lethal Weapon. But yeah, I don't know what you mean now. I thought we was talking about like the Kirk thing and all that kind of stuff. So I thought you was on about that, to be honest. That probably don't make any sense, but anyway, whatever. My team's just lost 3-0, so that's my excuse for not paying attention. Here's Brentford now with the ball in the defence. Plays it up the front. "25 minutes and 47 gone. Still 0-0. So what you guys been up to this weekend? I'm trying to get hold of a bicycle, because apparently before I can actually take my CBT, I've got to have rode a bicycle in the last 6 months. And so I'm trying to get hold of one of them at the minute. Should be able to buy one for cheap or something. That's probably famous last words. I'll probably fucking fall off the bastard. You never do make sense. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. At least you know what you're getting. At least you know what you're getting. Mate, some of these names I come up with at football, bro, if you actually knew the football, some of them are absolutely hilarious. I mean, I don't know the fuck Flinders is. The hell is a CVTV? Yeah. It's absolutely insane, to be honest. It is absolutely insane. I mean, good rally though today. Really good rally today. There was a lot of people there. Like Jack says, there was a lot more than they was reporting. But they're only going to report when shit kicks off anyway. And the picture they get is always going to be one of the Patriots throwing something or something like that. That's the picture they'll go for every time, and that'll be the one that's in the papers, you know. Look at the far right causing trouble again. Mind you, France has gone up as well, hasn't it? I've heard France has gone up as well, burning and all that kind of stuff. I remember the one name being something like Hobbity Bobbity Bibbity Boo. Yeah, we had this player and his name, I could not say his name at all, so it just had to become Hobbity Bobbity Bibbity Boo. It's got to be done. We got rid of him now, which is a shame. I used to like saying that, to be honest, but yeah, we got rid of him now. But we can do Kalimawenda Bobbity Bibbity Boo. Kalimawenda Bobbity Bibbity Boo. Do that one. I thought he was all right today. Lol, yeah, Europe is in chaos. Yeah, well, we know how it goes, don't we? We know how it goes. We've known about this for a good while. And it's just getting absolutely crazy, to be honest. Absolutely crazy. I mean, anybody that does debates and stuff like that are going to be thinking twice about going to like campus and all that kind of stuff, aren't they? The world's gone mad, mate, hasn't it? The world's gone absolutely mental. Has it gone absolutely mental, to be honest, the world has. And nobody seems to care about getting repercussions on what they do either. That's 8-0 for a yellow card. You guys playing Mech Warrior again last night? I should try and get into that, but to be honest, I'm kind of into this this mobile game at the minute called Dark War Survival. I quite enjoy it actually, and it's not one that you have to keep paying for or anything like that. You can actually work it without actually paying out and stuff. So quite into that at the minute. Here he is. Here's Mombos, and you can hold that 3-0. Cheers, bro. And big up Mobbos and Wolfie in the mud. Yeah, and he deserves to be in the mud as well. He sat there giving it the big one. I didn't, to be fair. I didn't give it the big. I think I did on one stream when I was talking to Cole. But I was absolutely off my face, basically. But I knew it was going to be a tough game. It was. We got away lucky, I think. 3-0. 3-0 was lucky. If you hadn't took your foot off the gas, then you could have absolutely smashed us even more than that today. The stream is being sponsored by Cruz Campo. Big up Pipes. You all right, mate? And evening, currently in Burger King, Leicester Square. Just ordered my Wagyu burger meal. 3-0. Cheers, mate. I never built it up though. I didn't build it up. I know better than to write checks that I ain't trying to cash. I know better than to do that. Wolfie don't. Wolfie's probably disappeared now as well because he normally does. It wouldn't surprise me if he's not disappeared. And all these marches were happening today. Our Prime Minister was watching Arsenal, for fuck's sake. Yeah. And mobile game, are you insane? Old woman spits. Is it? It's a good one, Pipes. I'm not paying any money on it. Just enjoying it. So it's actually a really good one, to be honest. It's up to you whether you pay money on it. I'm not paying any money on it. I'm building the way I'm building. And not going over the top. Wolfie supposedly wants Ange over Nuno. Yeah, I heard something like that. Apparently did a video. Michael sent it to me where he had a t-shirt on saying we're going to win or something like that. I don't know. Wolfie is the AFTV of Forest. 100%. 100%, mate. Yeah, totally is. 100%. First person he spoke to, I think, was AFTV. So many people were Union Jacks and St. George flags. Amazing. Absolutely. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, they've got their channel. I've got my channel, but I don't like write checks, mate. You know, I know it's going to be tough. If you don't think it's going to be a tough game at the Emirates, your first game in your management tenure, then you must be a little bit mental, especially when Arsenal have just lost to Liverpool and they're looking at trying to make a title challenge. It was always going to be tough. Madueke had an absolutely amazing game. I was terrified when I saw Morato was the left back because I knew exactly the way that was going to go. And man, honestly, you could have scored more. And your first goal, Zubamendi, was absolutely fantastic. Oh, Brentford scores. Excellent stuff there from Sharda. 1-0 to Brentford. I'm not shocked, to be quite honest with you. I'm not shocked. I think, to be quite honest, he's got to sort of put his style into it. Is it a worry? Not really, because I don't know where we're going to go with this. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. Oh, Brentford at home. They are at home, aren't they? Yeah, we'll have to see where it's going to go on that one. But at the same point, when Odegaard went off, I thought if you'd have actually put on Eze as the 10, Wanyeri on the right, and shoved Wakey on the left, I think it could have been even worse. one thing he does right is wind up all the Spurs fans, and Malto is gay. Big up, big up, Danny, mate. How you doing, bro? You all right, matey? Who you got tomorrow? Is it Burnley? Someone said earlier, I can't remember what they said. Mosquera is going to be a star. He does look good. Gets far too much time on the ball for me, to be honest with you. But yeah, he does look decent, to be fair. Hello, gay pipes, and didn't watch football today, but no, I'm watching this. Nice one. And that Wolfie non-stop mouse off Palace. He needs to shut his gob. Yes, but the thing is, as I've said to you before, on YouTube, whether you loved or hated, it's all credit. It's all credit. Whether people like you or don't like you, it's still all credit. Don't write checks you can't cash because you end up looking like a balloon. I'm guessing you meant buffoon. Did you mean buffoon or did you mean balloon? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Burnley away, yeah, he should be all right with that. And Mosquera is the next big defender in the Prem. Yeah. Biggest thing for me today, biggest thing that I'm really unhappy about really is Murillo. You know, he don't normally stay down or anything like that, and he don't normally go off. So that's a big worry for us, and also not having Aina either. But as soon as you saw Marato on that left-hand side, Madueke was going to have an absolute field day, and he did. Nah, I meant balloon. All right, okay. It's all right. I make typos and errors and shit, so I thought you had buffoon balloon. Everyone around me was so happy to see Odegaard gone off. He's been way under par for far too long. Yeah, and balloon because they're just full of hot air. Fair enough. I'm just wondering, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, Pepsi, do you think they should have gone Eze in the 10 and Wanyeri on the right and Madueke on the left? Because Madueke was having a stormer anyway, so you could have put him on the left and then had Eze in the. I mean, I'm fucking glad you didn't, because Eze finds Jokeres and he's the only pretty much the only one that does. So you know that would not have been good for us. And in my opinion, Forest owner having friendship relation with Ange, not good for your club. No, it's mate. I'm gonna sort of leave it as in, you know, it's one game, so I'm not gonna. I'm gonna see how it goes. I don't have much choice, to be quite honest with you. Nuno sacking was not good, to be quite honest with you, and he could turn out to regret that, to be fair. But you know what the big man's like. He certainly ain't going to listen to me. And fact, yeah, yeah, definitely, yeah. I think if you'd have done that, it would have been even worse. If you'd have gone Wanyeri on the right, Madueke on the left, and then fucking what's his name, Eze in the middle, I think it could have been a hell of a lot worse. I think, to be honest, the score doesn't tell the tale of the game for me. If you was that team that went second in the Prem for ages and then dropped it, that gung-ho team, then yeah, we could have been looking at a big fucking smashing today. I can't believe Zuba Midget gets a bloody header either. I mean, that's just bizarre. Must wait and see. Even though we didn't win, that makes us 10 unbeaten in the league. Yeah, absolutely. Nice. I'm going to eat some sausages, says Bob Bose. Enjoy your sausages, bro. Pipes like sausages as well. Probably not the kind that you want. Mate, I couldn't, because it weren't on Sky Sports, which I thought it would be, I couldn't get a stream. I was struggling with that. And you know what? You know, there's a point where you just think, this ain't going to be a good day, is it? This is not going to be a good day. I thought we was lacklustre. I didn't see anything from us. I think we had one chance on target. That was with Chris Woods. I thought the only player that really stood out for me really was Anderson. Anderson just looked immense at the minute. He just looks like he's on a different planet. The three players that came on, Savona looked decent. Bakwa looked very promising, I thought. And so did Kalimuendi Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. They all looked impressive, to be honest, even though we was down. Pipes love sausages. They're the best, bro. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like I say, Pipes. Talk Pipes, mate. You like sausages. Madueke's happily proving me wrong. I'm more than fine with that. I just hope it continues. Yeah, absolutely. He was phenomenal today. He was really good. I think Zubamendi will probably take man of the match, though, because they tend to give it to people that score twice. But I'd say more Madueke for me. I just thought he had us cooked on that right-hand side. And I can't understand why Ange picked Morato as the left back. When Morato sort of went back into the middle, it kind of balanced it a little bit more, but still not good enough. Lol, biddity bobbity boo. What is that from anyway? Oh, bibbity bobbity boo. Is that fucking what's that fucker from? I don't know where I got that from. But yeah, I don't see Liverpool letting up at the minute. To be honest, I think they'll beat Burnley. To be quite honest, they're going to be a fucking danger as well. I mean, we've got to get these style implemented by Ange. Basically, I mean, he's had 4 or 5 days. Today it looked like a Nuno thing mixed with something else, and it just wasn't right at all. But I can't actually take away that that Arsenal defended well as well. Chitty Bang Bang, I'd reckon. Is that where it's from? Not Omedy Bobbedy Bibbidi Boo. I'm thinking like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I don't know why. Or Wonka, yeah, you just got it, yeah, Wonka. That's what I'm thinking it's from. Don't the fucking little fucking orange men sing it? What they call fucking effalumps or whatever. What them fucking little orange men called? Oompa Loompas. Oompa Loompa, diddle doodly doo. I'm gonna make a fucking chicken cake for you or something. Yeah. Is it from that? I don't know. Or Wonka. Big up Tony as always. Somebody Google it. Not Omedy Bobbedy Bibbidi Boo. Bibbidi Bobbedy Bibbidi Boo. Somebody Google it. See what it's from, because it must tell you. Nice seeing Brentford beating Chelsea. Yeah, absolutely. And it's one of them. Big up Danny, mate. Hope all is well. Yeah, absolutely, Danny. Hope you're doing good, bro. And that's fucking Oompa Loompa. Oompa Loompas and Chelsea are Abramovich FC. That's all for them. Oh, got a chance here. Shot wide. And all good, Tony. I'm gonna Google that. I want to know what it is. So how do you spell it again? Bobbity Bibbidi Boo. Bobbity Bibbidi Boo. I bet the people at Google are looking at this and going, the fuck, that's the weirdest one I've seen anybody search. Bobbity Bibbidi Boo. Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo is magical sounding phrase and a song from Disney's film Cinderella, where the fairy godmother uses it to perform enchantments. That's it. It's a spell, innit? It's a spell. Yeah, it's a spell on Cinderella. Anyone here know the boss, the legend that is known as Pete Haywood? Yeah, we know him. We know him. So he's the boss. Your lot are at Turf Moor tomorrow, correct? And yeah, Tony, we play before the Mank Derby. How do we think the Mank Derby is going to go? That's going to be an interesting one as well, isn't it? Should be an easy free for you guys, Danny. The MI5 agent assigned to Yeti is regretting his assignment right about now. Yeah, I found it though. It's a spell. It's a spell on the Cinderella film, on Disney Cinderella. Bobbity bibbity boo. Proper manager would not overplay an injury-prone player like Saka anymore with the amount of quality replacements we have. Yeah, absolutely. Good thing Slot is your manager. He won't let them sleep on it. No, he won't. And that's half time, guys. 1-0 to Brentford. Well done, Brentford. I think everyone keeps counting them out, but they're doing all right. Tony, normally it would be an easy win, but I never take things for granted. No, that's best way to be, mate. Best way to be. You never know. It's not worth saying that you're going to batter somebody. You know, this is the Premier League. They're going to fight to try and stay in. You know, they might leave a few gaps open or whatever. You know, that Liverpool can take over. Who knows? I don't think you can ever call any game in the Premier League, to be quite honest with you. Our game today, to be honest, he's not really implemented anything yet. So I'm not going to jump the gun or anything like that. We'll see how he goes. I think today was more about seeing the players he's got and seeing what they're all about and things like that. I mean, big mistake putting Morato as the left back. I think he wanted to go more for experience, and it was terrible. It was terrible. It made Murillo have to do more, and that might be why he got injured. I mean, he made some great stops to stop you scoring. Saw those Muppets from a distance after the match doing their interviews. Stayed well clear. Yeah. And I want a draw in that Mank Derby. Yeah. Where is everybody in the table anyway? Let's have a quick look at the Premier League table. Right, we've got Arsenal top. Arsenal, Tottenham, and Liverpool and Bournemouth. Bournemouth. Yeah, you got Arsenal, Tottenham, Liverpool, Bournemouth on 9 points. You then got Chelsea on 7. Chelsea could, if they manage to win this, they could go top. Everton on 7, Sunderland on 7 in 7th position. Palace in 8th on 6 points. Brentford in 9th. Massive early days yet, though, isn't it? It's massive early days. We're down to 14th with 4 points. And then you've got West Ham, who are in 18th in the bottom 3. Do you think they'll sack him? Do you think they'll sack Potter and bring in Nuno? I wouldn't be surprised if they did. I think that'd be a very good move, to be honest. But I think Nuno works with certain teams. He worked with us. Unfortunately, we got rid of him because Marianakis don't like people telling him what to do. Slot is a big reason. Tony Slot is a monster. Never expected Gaffer winning it first year. Yeah, absolutely. Absolute class as well. Yeah, beating Arsenal last week, which I think was like, you knew Arsenal had to come out and win that game today. They had to come out and win that game today. If they're going to have any chance of staying involved, they had to win that game today. And unfortunately, we was on the back end of it. I didn't either. That's twice now. I've been jealous of your manager. Yeah, Absolutely. He does look the real deal, doesn't he, Slot? I must admit, he does look the real deal. And Liverpool look fucking really good as well. Really good. Tony, and I was very fond of Klopp as well. Yeah, I like Klopp. Yeah, I like Klopp. Well, he was a really good manager as well. But all time comes to an end. I mean, what Slot's done since Klopp's gone is phenomenal. It's actually phenomenal, to be fair. And you can argue like most of the players was already there or anything like that, but you've still got to implement your own style. And for me, Slot's style is a little bit more conservative. It's not fully gung ho, sit back counter sort of thing. It's a little bit more conservative, and it works. It works big time. I like Klopp's offensive style. Yeah, Klopp was good. Klopp was definitely good. I mean, you got to look at it as well. I mean, that's a big job to go into after what Klopp had done. And then for him to, well, I mean, coin the phrase, slot in, like as easy as he did, is fucking insane. But you've got fucking really good players. You brought in good players as well. Will Isaac be playing tomorrow? Or Isaac? Do you think Slot will just put Isaac in? Or do you think he'll leave him on the bench and make him fight for his position? Because I think it'd be a bit unfair on Ekatike, to be honest. I think he's done really well. Mane, Firmino, Salah were monsters. Yeah, absolutely. I really did like Mane, to be honest. The times that he'd leave him out or take him off, I was like, what are you doing? That for me was insane. Them three was absolutely fucking phenomenal. Really good. Imagine how many goals they would score with Klopp in charge with the signings they had this year. Yeah. I don't think Slot's all about that, though, is he? He's about getting the goal and then keeping it and keeping hold of it and then trying to get another one if you can and all that kind of thing. So I think it's a good change. I don't know yet how Slot going to play in attack. Yeah, I just wondered, like, is Slot the kind of player that would just chuck Isaac in? Or is he the kind of player, kind of manager, I mean? I think personally, regardless of the cost of Isaac, I don't know what you think, but regardless of the cost of Isaac, he's still got to earn the shirt for me. So the team that's playing at the minute, which is currently unbeaten, should still keep the shirts, in my opinion. I mean, because he tends to take Ekatike off at like half time, doesn't he? So bring Isaac on then or something. But you've got to earn your shirt. You've always got to earn your short. You've always got to earn your shirt, always, in my opinion, always. Michael Thomas was my favourite Liverpool player. There's been some absolute amazing players, haven't they, for Liverpool, to be honest. Absolutely amazing players. Indeed, yeah, you're all right on. Yeah, for me, it's always down to that. You've got to earn your shirt. I mean, if I look at us today, probably Milenkovic earned his shirt. Anderson definitely earned his shirt. Morgan Gibbs-White, I'm not quite sure, to be honest. I think I'd start with McAtee. I'm not... Morgan Gibbs-White frustrates me a little bit at times. The thing that winds me up about Morgan Gibbs-White is he'll dribble with the ball and there'll be three players around him. And instead of like passing it off, because there's three players on him, so that's three players missing from the rest of the formation of the opposition. So instead of actually just passing it off to somebody else and getting the space what's been created by the three players going over to you, he still goes I could do this. And it's like, well, no, you can't. And then we lose the ball. You know, Anderson for me is a lot better with a ball at his feet. He's a lot better. I'll be honest. I don't know what you guys think, but when Anderson gets the ball and he starts dribbling it through, it gives me Gaza vibes. It does give me Gaza vibes when he gets the ball and starts dribbling it through players. Ekitike was our best player these first 3 games. 100%. 100%. Yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree. And he looks a little bit frustrated when he gets sat down as well, to be quite honest. You don't want that same situation as Mane, because Mane was getting frustrated when he was getting sat down all the time. And at times I watched Liverpool and Mane was one of the best on the pitch. And he still kept getting taken off. So I can see why he decided to leave, to be honest. But Mane was excellent. When you had those 3 as well, it's absolutely excellent. But we've got to wait and see on that. But I definitely would. Isaac would be on the bench for me tomorrow, to be honest. Ekitike works better shape up. Yeah, I've not been amazed by him, to be honest. From what I was told about him, I've not really watched a lot of him playing for other teams or anything, but I've not been blown away by him yet. Szoboszlai, he's impressed me a lot in the last few games. Szoboszlai looks like he's fucking actually proper fitting in now. He's looked really good in the last few games. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Kirkes too. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, 100%. And Works looked so good in pre-season, but it's now been that great in the season. I hope that changes. Yeah, I think it will. Shobo's been absolute quality. Yeah. I mean, when they had him right back as well, I thought he was fucking fantastic. Really good player, I think, that Szoboszlai. Last season, I thought he was getting into it and stuff like that, but this season he's proper coming on as a big player for me. Works, not walks. I know. I didn't correct it, but I didn't know what you meant. But yeah, Szoboszlai is really sort of coming through. He's really starting to show some really, really good stuff. I like him. He's a good player. I like McAllister as well. I think McAllister was a good pickup. Anything with McAllister is sometimes he gets a little bit frustrated. When he's up against someone that's battling him, he gets a bit frustrated, I've noticed. You know, I've noticed that with Szoboszlai. Yeah, not Szoboszlai, McAllister. I'm forgetting what I'm talking about now. But yeah, I think you're the team to beat, mate. And I'll be honest, I mean, we beat you at Anfield last season, but I don't think we're going to be doing it this season, to be honest. I mean, we've got to wait and see how we're going to start playing and how things are going to go. It could all fit into place. We don't know, do we? Nobody knows. Everybody can sit on here and say, oh, well, this is going to happen, that's going to happen, but nobody really knows. Maka was our second best player last season. Yeah, I do like him. He's got fight in him. You know, he's great shot on him as well. He is absolute class at McAllister. Imagine that, a player actually improving with a proper manager in charge, something Arteta knows nothing about. Absolutely spot on. Thanks, Yeti. Well, the thing is, like you just said, Tony, I mean, he puts him into a right back position and he was fucking fantastic. He was really, really good. I mean, what was that thing that guy was saying the other day, Trent Alexander-Arnold being world class? And what do you guys think of that? Because he ain't no fucking world class player. Slot proper gaffer, Arteta is a fraud. Yeah, well, there weren't much to beat today, was there? Let's face it. I mean, you watched the game, same as I watched the game. There wasn't a lot to beat at all. I think we got one chance on goal. We had the good cross from Endoy, which Reyes smothered. and then we had the header from Woods. But other than that, we didn't really have a lot. I did like Cali Mwendo when he got the ball in the box. He shielded it quite well. He was trying to turn to have a shot, but Arsenal defended it really well. But also that player that everybody's saying that Newcastle have made a mistake with, Walter Marder, he scored today. He scored the winner against Wolves. So big up to Newcastle, big up to Mama Flossie as well. She's out in Egypt, back on the 18th, I think it is. So yeah, but she's having a fucking awesome time, hopefully. Not really messaged her or anything. I'm not fucking ringing her in fucking Egypt. I'm not mental. But yeah, so hopefully she's doing all right, and they got a nice win today. So what do you think, like West Ham though? I mean, Aston Villa are in the bottom three as well. Yeah, West Ham, Aston Villa, and Wolves are in the bottom three. Give Man City as 16th. Palace 8th, Brentford 9th, Newcastle 10th, Fulham 11th, Man United 12th, Brighton 13th, Forest 14th, Leeds 15th, and Man City 16th, Burnley 17th, West Ham 18th, Aston Villa 19th, and Wolves bottom of the table. It's early days though, isn't it? It's early days. I don't think you can sort of call anything at the minute. It is absolutely early days. Are we back on for the second half? I'm gassing away. I don't even know it's second half. All right, so it's 1-0 to Brentford. I need a piss. I expected better from Potter. I see him getting sacked, and hopefully they bring in Nuno. I think that's pretty much what's going to happen. I can't imagine it. I mean, I don't know because they seem a bit pig-headed, West Ham. But yeah, I mean, that should be what happens, to be quite honest with you. Potter was like a one-trick pony with Brighton. You know what I mean? I don't see. I mean, look, the way the game started, I thought West Ham was pretty decent on the front foot. But then as soon as Tottenham started taking over it, there's nothing there. There's no bottle. There's no nothing. That Newcastle striker looks similarly to Rudy Voller. Yeah, he does actually, doesn't he? Yeah. Yeah, he does. He does look a lot like Rudy Voller. Well, it wouldn't do too bad if he's as good as Rudy Voller, to be fair. But I mean, we're back in the Premier League and we've already seen two shocking decisions. The first Spurs goal taken away was a shocking decision, and then the fact that Spurs didn't get a penalty for that basic rugby tackle drag down by Fernandez. I mean, we have seen some shocking decisions already, but hey, it wouldn't be the Premier League, would it, if we didn't see any shocking decisions? Today we was against Arsenal. Can't really sort of blame any of that. There was one or two a bit questionable, but nothing really bad. Is Brentford again on the attack, and Chelsea trying their best to defend it. They're not having so much of this game as what they thought they would. Right, I'll be back in a sec, guys. You go and get another beer. Beer o'clock. The fucking hell's that button gone? There we go. Right, okay. Oops, I'll put the bugging bottle in front of me again. I'll get that filtered, don't worry. And yeah, that Newcastle striker. Oi, Chelsea still have that goalkeeper. Got about 9, haven't they? Chelsea's got loads of bloody goalkeepers, haven't they? And I don't think they've got one good one. How can you do that? How can you sign 9 goalkeepers and not have one good one? That's bizarre. Brentford are playing a decent game here, to be honest. I mean, Chelsea are on the back foot a little bit, to be honest. Brentford ain't bad. They're doing all right, to be fair. They're more fighting them than what there was in us today. Oh, there's Chelsea with a chance. George? Who's George? Who's George? Is that the Brazilian guy? George? Is a Brazilian? Well, I mean, we've got a Brazilian called Fred, so he might have a Brazilian called George. I don't know. And yeah, he asked Freddie, okay? Yeah, he's all right. Mate, I don't know what's going on with him at the minute. He's sort of like if you look at his right hand side towards his hind legs, there's just a big skin patch where he's just took fucking all the fur off and everything like that, and he's got a few fucking things on his opposite side as well, where he's like just blotches, just hair taken away. I don't know what's going on there. I put some spot on him the other day. Looks like it's starting to sort itself out, but thing is, you don't leave it alone. That's the problem. I've got like a neck collar, but fucking getting it on him is the fucking, honestly, it's just ridiculous. I keep trying to actually get the neck collar on him, so he's not actually fucking doing it anymore, but it's not the easiest thing in the world, mate. It's called Freddy for a reason, let's put it that way. So he will actually rip you a fucking new one. So it's very difficult, you know. We've also got like flea shampoo and stuff like that, but getting him in the, I mean, I don't know if you've ever tried to get a cat in the fucking shower. I mean, it just don't happen, mate. I'm sorry. NFC NL, big up, mate. Had to leave. Went to a birthday party. Shit, and home already. Joy, big up to you. AFC NL. I dropped the stream anyway, bro, and I've deleted it because I couldn't get the game on properly. The mic kept dropping, StreamYard kept dropping, and I'm not going to provide people with that kind of shit. It's not right. So I dropped the stream, and I also deleted it as well. And I deleted the one from earlier that went wrong as well. I'm not having. I'm not bothered about the views or anything. So I'm not going to keep doing that to people that come in here. That's not the way I work at all. If it's not good enough, then I'm not going to keep up with it. Cats have this often. He'll be all right. It will cicatrice well. Yeah, I mean, well, he's done it. He's done it before. He's not done it this bad. He has done it before, though. The only thing I'm worried about, Danny, is him getting infected. Is it getting infected? That's what I'm worried about. Here's Chelsea on the left-hand side. Plays it back to Cucurella. Cucurella takes a shot, and that's an easy save from Mo Flanders. $54 and 10 gone. I bet Michael Chelsea's going absolutely fucking mental at the minute. He was saying to me, we're going to be world champions. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. I bet he's going absolutely mental. But yeah, it's not something he hasn't done before, to be honest. It's just not really, like I say, not really this bad. I managed to get some spot on him the other day. So the only trouble with that, though, is when I get spot on him, for a little cat, he's got fucking strength on him, man. And the thing is, you've got to grab him with your left hand, and then you've got to try and get the stuff on him with your right hand. And because he's got so much strength, you have to fucking put your strength into it. It did hurt him because he made a noise that I've not heard before. It definitely did hurt him when I did it, and he didn't bother with me for like 2 or 3, 4 days after that. I hate that shit, but what else can I do? I'm just trying to help him at the end of the day, but you know. Yeah, nice to he's all right. Yeah, he's sound. He eats like a fucking monster, mate. Honestly, he's like, I'll just put food in the bowl, yeah. Then all of a sudden, he'd be like, he made me fucking jump to fuck the other day. I all of a sudden sort of looked round, and he's just sat there looking at me, and I was like, you fucking prick. And then he's like crying, wants more food, and then I'll give him more food, and then he's like there another 5 minutes after, he's there again going, Dad, I'm starving, I'm dying, you need to feed me, Dad, I'm dying. Yeah, but you've had like 4 lives. Don't matter, I'm dying, Dad. If you don't feed me, I'm not going to make it through the night. That's how he kind of goes off, but you know, you love him. I always like give him some food anyway. Who cares? You know, cats are hella funny. Absolutely. He's a fucker as well. You know, if he dribbles or something like that. If he dribbles, he always like jumps up on the bed and like starts sort of nuzzling my face to get rid of the fucking dribble. Fucker, man. He's a fucker. I love him to bits. I'm like, fuck, going on, man? What the fuck? He knows what he's doing. He's smart as fuck. He's smart as fuck. I only have to like open the box to the spot on, and he knows straight away. Even if like you've got the little thing where you flip it, where you break it at the top to actually be able to get the liquid out. As soon as you break it at the top, he knows. He fucking knows. He's got so smart. Cats are so smart. It's like I remember that fucking noise. Yeah, same as like when you get the biscuits out and you've got the bag and you're rustling the bag and they're like straight out there. Yeah, I know that. That's a good noise. But as soon as you get that fucking spot on and you break that fucking top, he's like, yeah, I know your fucking game. Like, Freddie, where you gone? Oh, right, yeah, hidden in that spot. I can't fucking get to you. Okay, cool. Nice. But I love him to bits, man. He's a big part of my life. Absolutely love him to bits. My boy. Cucurella looking like a clown on the field. He's like Sideshow Bob, isn't he? Off the Simpsons. Oh, there you go. We got a break here, Chelsea. Oh, gets it across the box. Nobody really went for it, though. Nobody really went for it then. That was a good break, that was, from Chelsea. Lovely pass through as well, that was. And managed to get it for a corner. Yeah, he's a fucking legend, this Freddie. Absolute legend. If he goes, I probably won't be streaming for a bit, to be honest. I'll be chilling and going over my shit. Ball comes in. Is that Palmer? Is Palmer on? Brentford just start fighting them at the minute, to be honest. Chelsea is starting to try and get something going, though, at the moment. They're not quite getting it going at the minute. Down the left-hand side now with Cucurella. Yeah, that's how I'd play against Chelsea, to be honest. When it comes to Cucurella, I'd put loads of rakes on the fucking pitch. Have you ever seen that Simpsons episode where he keeps treading on the rakes? I just put a load of rakes on the pitch and he'd just be like, grrr, sort him out that way. I don't think you're allowed to do that, though, to be honest, but I think that might be against the rules to put rakes on the football pitch, but it's still a good idea. And there's a goal. And guess who? Palmer. Is that Palmer? I think it is Palmer. It's a goal for Chelsea. Easy, really ripped him apart there, to be fair. Absolutely ripped him apart there. So it's Brentford 1, Chelsea 1. Or not. No, it is. My dog went through a stage of eating and wanted to eat straight away. Turned out he had worms. Yeah, worms is a big issue as well. Cost us almost £100 at the vet to find out and buy the tablets. Yeah, if they're eating and then want to eat straight away afterwards, that is 9 times out of 10 is worms. Love my cats, just adopted 3 kittens. Yeah, big up to you, man. Big up to you. I love her. I mean, I like dogs, don't get me wrong, but cats are really my thing. I just love them. And when they're actually kittens as well, they're just so fucking awesome. We had a kitten ages ago called I called him Adolf because he had like a fucking little tash above his mouth. And came back one day from school and my mum and dad had gave him away. I was fucking gutted. And maybe they didn't want me shouting that. I don't know. Well, I absolutely loved him. He was fucking gorgeous. And then we had a cat. A mate of mine had a cat called Jeddy. Oh my days, small cat, but fucking hell. You try and get her in any bath situation or anything like that, she actually used to claw both sides of the bath, and you'd be like pushing her body to get her in, and you couldn't. And I tell you what, if you actually fucking picked her up or anything like that, she would take your fucking eyes out. Yeah, I'll send you a pic of them when I get a chance, Yeti. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. I love cats. I like dogs, don't get me wrong. I like dogs. But I'm a bit more of a cat person, to be honest. I love both, really. I just love animals. Oh, he's got taken down there, Palmer, and that's going to be a free kick in the yellow with the looks of it. 1-1 Brentford, Chelsea. I love to see people squirm though when they call something. You know, I get that Arsenal fans come into me and go, "Oh yeah, 3-0 old that and all this, that, and the other," but I never really called it. So I see people do that all the time, and it's like, well, what would you do that for? Mind you, I wouldn't disappear. I wouldn't disappear like certain people. I certainly wouldn't disappear if we lost or got battered or anything like that. I never have. I wouldn't do that. It's a game of football at the end of the day. When it's over, it's over. So more worried today about Murillo and Aina. I think Aina's out for a few months with an hamstring. That's a big fucking loss for us. And Murillo is a big loss for us. I mean, the amount of times that he stopped a goal today before he got fucking injured was insane. That through ball into, I think it was Wanyeri, and he dives in to start. I think that was the one that did it, to be honest. But he dived in to stop him pointing in the net because he's just so good at that. Just stopping it as it's about to happen. I mean, the Zubamendi one was fucking insane. Annoying as fuck, but it was just a brilliant goal. Can't do anything but go, yeah, man, that was fucking absolutely awesome. And then he gets a fucking header. He gets an header. Fucking Zuby midget gets a fucking header. I mean, that was just ridiculous. Oh, Brentford in again. Nice one from Sanchez. How do you get a fucking header? Zubamendi gets a fucking header. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Oh, Neto done well there. Oh, good sliding tackle, though, to stop the shot. And Chelsea now trying to get it going again. Brentford just throw themselves to the floor there. Pinnock. That was a nice move there from Neto. The way he took it round, then just about to shoot. But what a tackle. What a tackle to stop him shooting, though, from Pinnock. Yeah, I mean, that is just fucking... That was superb. Always like Pinnock as well. So it's 1-1. Here we go. What time's your game tomorrow anyway, Liverpool? Is that the 2 o'clock one, is it? Let's have a look. You'll probably tell me, but I'll have a look anyway. What is it? Liverpool. No, that's Everton. Well, that's 20th September. Yeah, 2 o'clock, Burnley, Liverpool, and then Man City, Man United at 4:30. Interesting. Right. Make sure everything's working all right. Yeah, everything's working all right. Looking forward to that new It series as well. Welcome to Derry, I think it's called. I don't know when it's out, but it's out sometime this year. So I'm looking forward to that. 68 minutes and 38 gone. Still 1-1. Chelsea Brentford. Not sure what happened there. 2 Chelsea players went down. No, Neto's gone down like as if a fly hit him, to be honest. There weren't much in that, to be honest. And Brentford with another throw coming into the box. Chelsea managed to clear it. Headed back in by Brentford. Chelsea managed to clear it again with the header. Trying to get across to Pedro Neto. He can't control it. It's going to be a Chelsea throw. Our pets are interesting. I take my dog to the pub, but he insists on sitting on a bar stool. He's too small to jump up, so I have to pick him up. Why do I do this? Yeah. What kind of dog is he? That's awesome. That is. I love the personalities of them as well. The personality of animals is just fucking insane. It's like if you have like so many kittens and stuff like that, it's like they all have like a different sort of personality on things. I just love it. I love the way they fucking they work. A lot better than humans any day of the week. Any day of the week. Big up, Mr. Joshy J. How you doing, bro? You all right, mate? How you feeling about tomorrow, bro? Make sure you follow Mr. Joshy J and Michael Chelsea on Rumble as well. Top guys. I bet Michael's absolutely fucking losing it at the minute, to be honest. I mean, Chelsea are trying to get back into it, to be fair, but he probably thought this one was a bit of a free hit. Nice work here from Palmer to get it into the box. Chelsea can't get it through into the goal, though. 71 minutes and 35 gone. I'm looking forward to the Manchester derby. Yeah, I mean, look, they're in a weird position in the table at the minute, to be honest. You're higher than them, so it's going to be the way I'll always look at it. Joshy J is the test, and you want to play the better teams, don't you? You want to play the better teams. You want to actually have the test of every single game, and we failed the test today against Arsenal, but Man City is another test. I mean, maybe you probably wanted it a little bit later on when you sorted yourself out, because it is early days, isn't it, at the minute? It's early days in the Prem. I know a lot of people telling me that Big Ange is going to destroy it all and all this kind of stuff. I'll give him his chances. We'll see how he gets the team going and all that kind of thing, and then we'll work it out from there. But Arsenal at the Emirates, when they just lost to Liverpool and was looking to be out of the title race, was always going to be a difficult one today. He's an 18-year-old Jack Russell on his last legs with my best friend, excluding my wife. Yeah, Jack Russells are awesome as well, aren't they? Yeah, Jack Russells are absolutely fucking awesome dogs as well. It's hard, it's difficult, isn't it, when they sort of in that position as well. Cat I lost 2-3 years ago, Paul's, fucking absolutely amazing cat, fucking amazing. And you just got to get on with it, ain't you, at the end of the day, but they're all better than any human will ever be, I think, personally. Oh, Neto's got a run now down the right-hand side. He's going in on goal. Gets it to Palmer. Oh, what a save there from Flecken. Palmer should be burying that, really. Another mistake there from Brentford, though. Gives it back to Chelsea. Reece James. Reece James going to the right-hand side. Plays a back heel. Manages to get it back, though. And then loses it again. And then Bennett goes on the floor. Palmer should have finished that. That was a really good break there for Chelsea. Neto going down the right-hand side, plays it into the middle. Palmer gets it, just smacks it straight at the... it's a good save, to be fair. Maybe could have put it a little bit more to the right-hand side, but it's a good keeper, isn't you, that Kelleher, to be honest. Yeah, what a save. Yeah, I mean, that should, those kind of things, you should see a goal, really, shouldn't you? Yeah, big up to Kelleher for that one. Yeah, Kelleher read that well. Yeah, absolutely. Here's Palmer again outside the box. Brentford managed to win the ball back again, though. Plays it over the top. Chelsea looking a little bit lacklustre in the midfield, to be honest. That was a little bit lazy, I thought, personally. Here's Brentford getting into the box again, and Cucurella makes the challenge to put it out for a corner. 76 minutes gone. Do you think Tony, do you think the Woods header was going in? I thought it was a little bit too high, to be honest. I mean, Raya put it over the top. I think Raya's definitely got a shout for being best keeper, to be honest. I think he's absolutely awesome. I think Sells has got a shout for it as well, but I mean, the first goal, he had no chance, to be honest. When you hit a volley like that, you got no hope. I think Raya is fast becoming something fucking off the scale, to be fair. It was close, mate. Yeah. I saw it hit the ball, and it was a save from Raya. But Raya looks fucking different class. What do you think of Eze today? Do you think he was like played out of position? Do you think he should have been more a 10? I think as a 10 he would have been a lot more dangerous today, to be honest with you. And when Odegaard went off, I think he should have gone for Wanyeri on the right, Madueke on the left, and Eze in the middle. I think it would have been a lot worse a day for us. Because Eze always looks for Jokeras. Rare is quality, but so is Sells. Yeah, they're both good keepers, absolutely. But they can only do so much, can't they? You know, your defence has got to come in there. You know, and I think your defence was spot on today, and our defence just, I don't know. I thought it was a little bit. With some of the stuff I saw today, I thought it was a little bit conflicting in what we was meant to be doing. Maybe that comes from like Ange taking over the coaching before the game and trying to change things around a little bit. You know, maybe that caused a little bit of confusion. I don't know. It wasn't a good day for us anyway. Eze's there as a winger primarily, methinks. I think... I get where you're coming from, Adama, and big up Adama, but the thing is, Eze's a 10. He's definitely a 10. But if Eze put, if Arteta put Eze as a 10, and he outperforms Odegaard, which is not the hardest thing in the world to do, let's face it, then again, Arteta gets proved wrong. So, and we all know that Arteta don't like getting proved wrong. And we all know that Eze is going to keep playing it to the striker, which you need for ages, whereas Odegaard doesn't. So again, Arteta is going to get proved wrong. So, you know, I think that's shit as well, to be honest. should be about the team. It shouldn't be about you getting proved wrong or anything like that. It should be about the best for the team. I'm hoping that if Odegaard is out for a bit, he plays Eze in that role. I think we will cut with him in that slot. Yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree. Garnacho is on. So now we see the super Garnacho. You watch. The first time he get the ball, he'll run it down the wing and he'll get the ball took off him and he'll give up possession. You watch. That's what I'm afraid of, though, Yeti. You and I know Eze will outperform Odegaard and Arteta does, so I'm not sure we will see it. No, exactly. Eze always looks for Gyökeres. I mean, and the goal from Gyökeres was great. I mean, the cross from Eze was great as well. But again, Morata just too far behind the player. I don't rate that Morata. I don't know what you guys think, but I don't like that. I don't rate him, to be honest. I think he's good with his left foot. Put it down. I mean, if you want my honest opinion, yeah, from now on, don't use Morata in place of Murillo. Use Jaya Cunha. Use Jaya Cunha instead, because Jaya Cunha's got the quality to be as good as Murillo, I believe, and he's only a young guy. So, yeah, use him instead. Odegaard is playing like an 8 out of 10 in that formation. There's actually no number 10, so to speak. I wouldn't say an 8 out of 10, mate, to be honest. I think you're giving him a lot more credit there, to be fair. I would not say an 8 out of 10. Hey, that's my opinion, but I think Eze would be a lot better in that position. Just say, I mean, we don't know because he's probably not going to get that position, but I would say he'd be a lot better in that position. I thought Eze on the left. Watch Eze, right? He's on the left, but he keeps going into the centre all the time. You know, that says a lot, doesn't it? Eze actually knows how to pass forward. Yeah, true. I think Arteta does a lot of things to make himself proved right instead of doing a lot of things for the actual team. And I don't think that's a good thing at all. If you keep winning, you can be cool with it. You can be absolutely cool with it if you keep winning. I mean, I tell you what, like, at the end of that game, one of the main things I was thinking is, right, go on then, Wolfie, eat fucking humble pie now, bro. You'll probably disappear off streams and not bother and make up an excuse. Oh, I can't be on the stream because I've got to do this and this, that, and the other, because that's what you normally do. I'm here. I'm not hiding away. My team lost and my team weren't good enough, and I will not hide away from that. I just want Arteta sacked, a proper manager brought in, and we will win something with this team. I agree, mate. I've been saying that's one thing I have been saying. I think you've got a really, really good side at the minute. You need a little bit more strength in depth, but I think you've got a really, really good working side at the minute. And I think with an actual manager, you will fucking go on from strength to strength. I think with an actual manager today, you would have seen the weakness of us and you would have gone, yeah, it's 3-0. Let's go for 4. Let's go for 5, because it could come down at the end of the season. It could come down to goal difference. So we've got a chance here to get a fair few goals on this team. So let's do it. Oh, lovely goal there from Chelsea. And they've done it. Garnacho loving it. Don't know who hit it, to be honest, but it's a good pass from Garnacho, so he gets the assist. 2-1 Chelsea. Let me just have a look at this goal. Is it Caicedo? I think it's Caicedo. Yeah, Garnacho plays the pass, comes off a Brentford defender, and then Caicedo smashes it in. Not sure why Garnacho was making out that was all about him, because it takes a deflection off the defender. But I suppose if he don't put the ball in, then it don't take the deflection off the defender, does it? So I suppose you can get it in that respect. But yeah, it was a great goal. Arteta needs to go manage Hull or Swansea in a low league where he belongs. Yeah, and no is the position Odegaard, because he's 8-10 in that formation. I was not rating his performance in umpty. No, I'm just saying, I don't think, I get where you're coming from. But it's just like, I don't think he's good enough at all, to be honest. I don't think he's good enough for Arsenal. Full stop. Whether he's an 8 or a 10, I don't think he's good enough for Arsenal. I really don't. I don't think he's got what it takes. That's just my point of view. I can't type laters. Don't worry about it, mate. I can't read all the time, so don't worry about that. And great goal. No, you're right. Yeah, you're right. No, I thought you meant he was an 8 out of 10, so fair enough, mate. Yeah, I got that wrong. But yeah, he's an 8 or a 10. Yeah, I get you. I don't think he's good enough for Arsenal, bro. That's my take on it. I don't think he's good enough for Arsenal. I think Arsenal could do so much better than having that guy. And I think he's starting to feel the pressure as well. Well, they probably don't care because he's probably on that much money. He probably couldn't give a flying fuck. But, I just don't think he's good enough. I'm going to grab a beer. Be back in a sec. Yeah, Dharma, when you read a comment for the first time, mate, you don't kind of take the context of it. I thought you were saying he was an 8 out of 10. Fair enough. I think he's a bench player, sub at best. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. Oh, I think he's a bench player. Oh, here we go. The old goalkeeper faking injury to waste time. Need to start red carding that shit. Yeah. Yeah. 2-0 the Chelsea. Michael Chelsea's loving every minute of it. I'll rumble. This falling down on a little bit of pressure is fucking ridiculous. It is. It's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, fuck a yellow, straight red for cheating. Yeah, I agree. Totally agree. You know what? They could have sorted all this out straight away. They could have sorted all this out straight away. All they had to do was, when all this shit started, was to start fucking yellow, red cards, and the teams, the managers would have soon started turning around to him and saying, "Don't do it, don't do it." And had 2 minutes stoppage time automatic. Yeah. See, I'm not a big fan of adding time. I think you should sort it out at the time, to be honest, because having added time, if you've got the momentum at that point, yeah, and the momentum gets stopped, giving an extra 2 minutes when you haven't got the momentum is not going to help, is it? Because they've already broke the momentum. So it's going to make a big difference in that respect. That's the way I've always seen it. Just adding time on is pointless for me. It just sort it at the time. Any form of the dark arts, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It's got no place in football. It's got no place. Never had any place in football. So I don't understand why it's allowed to be done. To be honest, I don't get it. I don't understand why it's allowed to be done, because it's got no place in football. It's not part of any of the rules or anything like that. It's basically, like you just said, cheating. I mean, look at that game today. I mean, there was one or two times when I counted at least 10, 12 seconds when you had a throw in. I mean, we bring in these rules and then the refs just decide not to count it through. So what's the point? Oh man, Brentford have scored 2-2. 2-2 right at the end. There's only 3 minutes left to go. 2-2 Brentford. 2-2 Brentford, I mean 2-2. 2-2 Brentford. Right, I did change the other one, did I? I could have swore I changed that. 2-2. It's a Desmond. Got a Desmond on the horizon. Michael Chelsea's absolutely losing his shit, I bet. And even from my own team, yeah, I respect that, mate. I respect that. I even say it about my own team as well. I don't like it any way, shape, or form. I don't care whether my team does it or yours. Should be ruled out. Cheating is cheating and should be treated as such, no matter who does it. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. VAR. Got a VAR decision coming now. Well, that was a brilliant fucking replay, that was. The goal for Carvalho. 2-2 Brentford and Chelsea. I'll see if I can do final whistle after this and get Michael on. Brentford fighting now to try and get something back. But here's Chelsea with Palmer. Palmer over to Garnacho. Garnacho gets it back to Palmer, and Palmer puts it over the bar. That'd be the last of the action, I would imagine. We gotta say, even if it's away game, I think this is a good point for Brentford. To be honest, got some fight in them still. Definitely got some fight in them still. Even without Thomas Frank. Garnacho now though on the left hand side. There's not long to go though. Got it in the box, but nobody there. Nobody there. Nobody there. And that's it. Final whistle. 2-2. Brentford against Chelsea. I think Brentford will be happier of the teams there, although Brentford are at home. But, draws are draws, I suppose, against Chelsea. I think they could have taken it if they'd have gone a little bit more expansive at some point. But then Chelsea can get the spaces. So, you never know in that respect. Yeah, 2-2. It's a Desmond. Right, okay. So, what we're going to do, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to do the final whistle. And, good ending, man. Good ending. So, I'm going to do the final whistle. I'm going to see if I can get, like, a few people on, see who wants to come on or whatever. And, we'll drop this stream now. This has been a better stream than the ones before. I don't know what's been going on today, but big up to Brentford for getting the 2-2 against Chelsea. I mean, where was that Echeverry guy or whatever his name is? Did see him today. Has he got an injury or something? I don't know. But, guys, I'll be back with the final whistle. So, be in about 5-10 minutes. I'll have a word, see if we can get Tom, if I can. Jezza, if I can. He might be busy with other things, but we'll see if we can get him. Or Dal, if Dal's available. And Mr. Rossi, if he's available as well. And Michael Chelsea, let's see who we can get on to have a chat about today's games and the final whistle. And big up AFCNL. Cheers to you as well, matey. And so we're back in a bit, guys. Keep it real, keep it yeti as always. And tatty fucking bye.